Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl, Shay Miller, right? And I'm back with another video. And today we're going to talk about how our perception of ourselves sometimes interfere with our success, our happiness, and our ambitions, and the things that we desire. And sometimes because of how we see ourselves, how we look at our flaws, how we look at our mistakes, sometimes slows out the process, hinder our way, and keep us from really being prosperous and abundant in our life. How? Because your perception is everything. Even the perception of self. Perception is everything, and considering that perception becomes reality. Meaning how you believe and think becomes not even just ideas. It becomes like realistic facts. Something that you live and becomes a manifested lifestyle. It becomes something you live in every single day. Even becomes a hell or a trapped mind. The biggest thing about perception is knowing how yours is affecting your life. Is it navigating a way to the great vision that you have for your life? Or is it that your vision is so small that even your perception is small and your reality is small as well? If you see yourself as something small, sometimes the perception of that often hinders your great big dreams. Your ambitions are only as great as you believe. Great as you think, and powerful as you know. Because not only should you believe, you should know. And in order to believe, one must first know, right? You must know and believe in what you set your hearts out to. Not only is vision important, but how you see yourself is important. Why do you think seeing yourself is a valuable aspect to having a prosperous life? Because how you view you is important. Because if you view yourself as an amazing person despite your flaws, you see the good and bad, and you accept all who you are, right? And you're happy with everything about yourself. You know the things you need to work on. You accept all those things, right? You're in a good position in life to grow. As long as you're open-minded and knowing that you're never in a place where you're fully grown, you always have room for growth, no matter what. But if you are a person who is unaccepting of your flaws, unaccepting of who you are, those dark things about you, those mistakes you made, those things you did in your past, if you allow those things to hinder in your heart, linger in your mind, those things will hinder you. Not only will it hinder your ambitions and your successes, but it hinders your growth. Because you're holding on to something that no longer exists. We're in the now. And if you're focused on the past, please get past it. Because it no longer serves purpose for the future. Now, the biggest thing about the past is facing it. I think most people will neglect to do that. Facing the past indicates that you took time to get through the things that you went through. A lot of people just get through them. But that doesn't mean you overcame them. You have to overcome the things you get through, because you can easily get through something and never actually overcome it, and then end up in your midlife crisis and realize you have traumas. Now, the biggest thing about this is when you focus on yourself, focus on loving you, focus on the importance of self-perspective and value, because your vision goes along with those perceptions of self. Your vision cannot be out of line of you. It all starts with you. How your image, your perception of who you are, the perception of your love for yourself, your relationship with yourself, your connection with you, your bond. Okay, everything about you, including your vision, your passions, the way you move, the way you treat others, all starts in the perception of how you think and believe in yourself. That is the most powerful thing that you could ever do. When you really think about it, if your perception is poor about yourself, you're always in a bad and negative situation. Naturally, because you linger on to things or hang on to things that no longer serve your purpose. In 2021, I will hope that many of you take the time to do the necessary inner works. Inner works is the internal things that we experience throughout our lives. Traumas, pains, wounds, heartbreak, anything that we hold on to, past mistakes, things that we're not so accepting of in the beginning. But the moment you accept those things, Oh my gosh. It is like, it's like the most amazing thing you can do, because accepting those things is accepting yourself. And when you can look in the mirror and say, I truly love this person in the mirror, you made ways for abundance. You've opened doors for growth. You've made it possible for your vision to even grow, because nothing in your life changes completely. Your dream grows with you, so does your vision. Your perception expands as long as you grow and expand. Nothing stays the same. Everything just expands. The knowledge of what you know right now just expands to more, and you get more elaborated in your point of knowledge. Knowledge is power only when you use that knowledge to apply in your daily life. Um, Change is every day. Change is a change that gradually happens in you that you don't see on a daily basis. The growth that we gradually have in ourselves, the growth we gradually have every single day, we don't get to see that, but it's amazing. It's extraordinary, you guys. I want you to believe in the perception of change, but the perception of changing yourself, not just your outer appearance, the way you think about yourself, the way you love yourself, the way you communicate with yourself, the way you respect yourself, the way you allow other people to treat you. And this will set boundaries, not only, but set the highest peak for your future and your relationships to come forward. Peace and abundance be unto you. I love you all. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and have a prosperous night.